Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fighting Fish Baseball Game of the Week. This week, it's the Cadott Red Sox who have traveled to town to take on your River Falls Fighting Fish. Two very good teams matching off tonight. Two teams last night. We got a state champion and a state champion contender in the house this evening. Two loaded lineups. We are in for an absolute dandy. And I don't even think Game of the Week does it justice. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Billy Jensen. We'll be bringing you the action tonight. Glad you're with us. Hey, Billy, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. Beautiful, beautiful night to be here at the ballpark.
It's awesome, isn't it? Yeah, we had a little rain come through. It didn't really do much, just enough to get the car dirty, and that's about it. And cleared off. Umpires are here. Brian Giebel slipped that guy a 10. I think we're good to go right there in the on-deck circle. Yeah, two very good teams. We filled out these lineup cards. We both went, holy buckets. There's some familiar names in there, names we've called at the high school level and the state tournament level, college level. A lot of good baseball players on the surface tonight.
Red Sox were good last year, and they picked up 4 or 5 new players. I think all of them are college baseball players.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Jake, your public address announcer, take it away.
The River Falls Baseball Council and the Fighting Fish would like to thank tonight's game sponsors.
Game sponsors?
River Falls. And the River Falls FFA alumni for volunteering in the concession stand.
FFA alumni in the concessions.
Starting lineup.
Starting lineups, here we go. First for your Cadott Red Sox. The Cadott Red Sox.
Number 24, Jack Kane.
Jack Kane.
Number 10, Luke Erickson.
Luke Erickson.
Batting third at second base, number 15, Jonah Hansen. Batting fourth,
Jonah Hansen.
Number 4, Cole Beckham.
Cole Beckham.
Batting fifth in right field, number 12, Jack Redwine.
Jack Redwine.
Batting sixth in left field, number 8, Logan Brzezinski.
Logan Brzezinski.
Batting seventh at first base, number 18, Sam Beck.
Sam Feck.
Batting eighth behind the plate, number 28, Connor O'Reilly.
Connor
And
O'Reilly.
batting ninth at third base, number 7, Chad Crum.
Chad Crone.
And on the mound, number 20, Gio Basil.
Gio Basil is on the mound, and there's your starting lineup for the Cadott Red Sox.
Your River Falls Fighting Fish.
And now you're Fighting Fish.
Same center field, number 24, Brian Evil. Batting second at shortstop, number 2, Trey Larson. Batting third at second base, number 37, Chad Paxo. Batting fourth, DH, number 3, Lucas Lucci. Batting fifth at third base, number 28, Reagan Pino. Batting sixth behind the plate, number 7, Chase McQuaid. Batting seventh in right field, number 6, Weston Lombard. Batting eighth in left field, number 5, Austin Curdy. Batting ninth at first base, number 8, Kyle Chris. And on the mound, number 22, Jackson Larson.
Jackson Larson will get the rock tonight for the Fighting
And
Fish.
representing the Sycamore of River Falls and throwing out tonight's ceremonial first pitch. Big round of applause for Paul Leach.
Paul Leach. There he comes. Make your way out. Get him a fresh pearl. There you go. Making his way to the mound. I like how they just let him go. Like, They kind of get him out there, ease him out to the edge of the diving board, and just push him off. Let him go. There you go, Paul. Looks good. He's like, hey, where you are out there? He's, I'm kind of far away, he said. Geez, I think I can get it there from here. Let the big dog eat. Let's go. Paul. He's got a big crowd. Grease it up a little bit. There it is.
Once again, another round of applause for Paul Leach. Going on the first pitch for the Sycamore of River Falls.
There you go. Good job, Paul,
At this
for the
time,
Sycamore.
to be able to complete drive, remove your hats in honor of miracles the playing of our national anthem.
Hopefully they had that down at the Sycamore. Oops. Uh-oh. Got a phone issue. Hold on. We'll get it. The crowd's taking it away. Outstanding. There you go. Little malfunction on the audio, and great job by the crowd tonight. Outstanding.
Might have been the best rendition all year.
All year long.
That was really cool.
Real cool. Fighting Fish huddle up. They're ready to break huddle, and here we go. They take the field.
Right on time, Westy.
Jackson Larson on the mound tonight for the Fighting Fish. There he is. And in the meantime, Bill, we should maybe go around the horn defensively for the Fighting Fish. Let's do it, huh?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's bring that right over there. Let's pull that right up there. And let's go around the horn defensively for the Fighting Fish. On the bump tonight, as mentioned, Jackson Larson will have the rock tonight. He'll be pitching to his battery mate, Chase McQuaid, behind the dish. Kyle Fritz will be over at first base. Chad Patka will be covering second base, as he's done all season. Trey Larson will be over at shortstop today. Reagan Pinna will be at third base. Austin Curdy will be out in left field. And Brian Giebel, once again, will start out in center field for the Fish. And Weston Lombard over at right field for River Falls. And there's your starting lineup for the Fighting Fish. Let's pull that right down, tuck that to bed right there. Move it over right there. Let's see if I've got it in a good spot. Oh, I like that right there, huh?
Yep, that's beautiful.
Beautiful, Clark.
Crowd's filling in nice, too.
Real nice. The clouds have parted.
Yep.
Sun has come out. Beautiful night for baseball. First three up for the Cadott Red Sox: Jack Kane, Luke Erickson, and Cole Beckham. Hello, Penny Keith. Welcome aboard. Phone a friend, wake a neighbor. Get him online tonight. Gonna be a dandy. Look at Jack Kane. He's in the leadoff spot with $1.5 million smile. Look at the kid. The kid. He threw some teeth whitener on, I think, prior to the game. Is looking good. Going to sign an NIL deal, and this thing's over after that shot right there. Maybe with, the white strips or
right.
something. Jack Kane, the shortstop. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. That's high and away. Now 2-0 on leadoff batter Jack Kane. Jackson Larson, the big righty. Usually doesn't give up too many walks, Bill. Pitches to contact right away. There's one to contact right there. Right fielder moving over and makes the catch. Oh, real nice job by Weston Lombard, who lumbers over and makes that catch. Gets it in on the trademark a little bit. And there is one down here in the top of inning 1. Jack Kane flies out to right. One in the bucket. Now we go to Luke Erickson. Ball away. Luke Erickson. The pitch to Luke. Swings through that. It's now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Jackson Larson on the bump for the Fighting Fish. Boy, they got a bunch of good pitchers, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do.
That one finds the zone. Hey, at least this umpire calls it out a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, William Diedrich, welcome aboard.
Uncle Willie.
Good night to watch the Fish. Nothing else on TV. It was either this or reruns of American Idol or something. So, hey, you land here. Why not? That's hit to right. Right fielder coming in hard, still coming. Dives, and the ball is down. Fell right in front of Weston Lombard. Look, he's going palms up. I think he thought he caught that. Check out your replay and tell me what you think on that, Bill.
Looked to me like it was one
hop.
hopped.
Yeah.
Nice effort out there by Weston, though.
Yeah, close, isn't it? Real close. So, 1 out single. Umpire was right there. He said balls on the ground. So, I don't know where that is. That just misses. Jonah Hansen in the box now with 1 on and 1 out. Cole Beckham waits on deck. Same place, not getting that call. Here, we'll help that out a little bit right there.
I think we should be able to call him from up here.
Yeah. That might be just a little high, my K-zone. But we can fix that, so hold on. We'll fix that for you. It's just a little high. We'll bring it right, we'll tuck that right down there. Hold on. Dee. Oh, yeah. See how you like that. Oh, yeah. There you go. Flown up. Right side. Get up and gone.
Wow.
Over the right field fence. And Jonah Hansen. I'm messing around with the K-zone, and Jonah Hansen says, you're messing around. I'm going yard chicken. And he 2-run home run here in the top of inning 1. Over the double-decker fence out in right field. Jonah Hansen goes yard. Gets one on the inside half. You saw that swing. It was inside half, and Hansen with a home run. It's 2-0 Cadott.
That was quick.
Yeah, it's kind of like Spring Valley. Didn't they put up a 4 spot the other day? Ground ball. Too short. Gathers it on to first. Got him by 5 steps. Hey, nice play out there. Trey Larson gets Cole Backham to ground out to short. There's now 2 down, and we go to Jack Redwine. So Redwine's in with 2 in the bucket. Hey, Chris Mueller says, evening, Kevin and Billy. Well, good evening, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
2-0 on a Jonah Hansen home run. It got over by, 6-8 feet out in right field?
Yep, it was well hit.
Weston Lombard gave it a little bit of a chase. That's hit to second base. Gathers it. Got him. Chad Katko getting it done at second base for the Fighting Fish. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and none left. A big 2-run home run off the bat of Jonah Hansen. 1/2 inning of play in the books here from First National Bank at River Falls Field. It is the Cadott Red Sox 2, and your Fighting Fish coming to bat. I don't think 2's the number, by the way.
I think you're right.
I think it's north of that.
That's it was a well-struck ball, though, like you said, though. And he got around on it. I think I had it at 72 miles an hour, so
we should probably go around the horn defensively.
Ready when you are.
I'm ready when you are. We'll tuck that right up there. I'll bring this over right here. And for the Cadott Red Sox, Gio Basile on the mound, throwing to his battery mate Connor O'Reilly. Over at first base, it'll be Sam Feck. Jonah Hansen will play second base. Jack Kane will play shortstop. Chad Crone will play third base. Logan Brzezinski will play left field. Luke Erickson will cover all of that big real estate out in center field. And Jack Redwine will be over in right field to start the game for the Cadott Red Sox. And there's your starting 9 defensively for Cadott. We'll tuck this right down here and put it to bed. Right there. We'll see how that looks there. Oh, I like it. We're kind of getting the old hat at that.
You can see the Milwaukee Brewers hat in the front row there. That's
that
neon yellow.
The neon yellow hat.
That looks good on the video.
It does. Yeah, Wisco Baseball says should be a great game. You bet this should be a dandy. We got two really. Wisco Baseball, we were filling out the lineup cards tonight. It felt like we were filling out a lineup card for a college game. I mean, a lot of college players, a lot of very familiar names. And no, this teed up to be a really good one. Gio Basile on the mound for the Cadott Red Sox. They jumped out to a 2-0 lead on a Jonah Hansen 2-run home run in the top of the first. Here we go, bottom of 1. Brian Giebel. He's a wily old veteran. The kid can still rake. He can still hustle. He's a team leader. And there he is, wearing number 24 for the Fish, Brian Giebel. Here we go, bottom of 1. Gio Basile pours one in there, just missed. There, this is new. That K-zone there, we'll just help you out a little bit. We won't stick there all day long, but it's kind of fun once in a while. That's jerked hard, foul, not a play. That was in the middle of that K-zone. 81 miles an hour. Giebel turns on that, hammers it foul. Ball on the strike now to center fielder Brian Giebel. The pitch, that's high and away. 2-1. Did the Fish lose on Sunday, or did I dream that? They lost. They did. So now they lost by a run, I believe. 2 runs. They lost by 2, and now they're 12-1. Perfect record has been blemished. Look at the old school black shoes Giebel has on tonight. Look at those things.
1919.
Seriously. The 3-1. That one just... No, it's called a strike. Now it's 3-2. Yeah, sometimes guys go back to the 80s or the 70s. I mean, Giebel went back to 1924.
I think you're right. Not only the color, but the style.
The style. They're like this low, dark. They'll flip to right field. Right fielder going back along the line. That could be trouble if it's fair.
Ooh.
And just foul down into the right field corner. Slicing away from right fielder Jack Redwine down there. If that's fair, that's going to be extra bags. And a good protection swing by Giebel on the outside half. Really nice pitch off the arm of Gio Basile. And everything was good about that. And we'll just do it again. It was so good. Why not? I hope he makes it to first base. We're going to get a closer look at those cleats he has on. I think there's a molded out of kangaroo hide. The pitch. Ground ball, left side, and that one's foul and wide of the bag, and we'll stick at 3-2. Good leadoff at bat here by the veteran Brian Giebel, making Basile throw a lot of pitches. This is pitch 8 in the leadoff at bat. We'll put a Q next to this already for a quality at bat, making him throw. The 3-2. Fouled straight back, and let's go to pitch 9. This is the game of the week, folks. I'm going to spread that around. And that's probably not an understatement either.
No. This is a heck of a matchup.
Heck of a matchup in town ball baseball in the state of Wisconsin. It's a dandy. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Who's going to win this one? Gio Basile stares in, has what he likes, the high knee kick, and here it comes. He walked him. He almost wanted to throw it around, but Giebel says, Let's go take a look at that. Let's go take a look at these cleats. Look at those things. Is that kangaroo hide?
I think it is.
Look at that. Satchel Paige.
Those are 100 years old.
Doesn't look good. Where do you get a pair of those? You know, I don't want to believe he went down to the secondhand store and, you know, someone's great grandfather died and they were still in the new box.
You had to put 2 shoes in the front.
Where do you get those? I mean, those aren't. It's just old school. Like good. No balls and 2 strikes now on Trey Larson. Giebel out to his lead. The 0-2 to Trey. Ground ball. That's through on the left side. Trey Larson gets himself a knock. And the live well is filling early. A walk and a single. Larson shoots that right by shortstop Jack Kane. And now we go to Chad Patko. Yeah, this lineup on both teams, you just go up and down. And then you get a walk and a single. And then who do we got? Chad Patko. Another good one. Plays a mean second base, too, doesn't he?
He sure does. Plays ball the way it's supposed to be played.
Do you bunt here? Speaking of the way it's supposed to be played, I doubt it here in town ball on a Wednesday, but
Nope,
no, he is going to bunt. So that is the way you're supposed to play it. And
Yep.
Patko,
Perfect.
how about so good, he gets himself an infield single. So we were just talking about he plays the game the way it's supposed to be played, and like he's not going to bunt. Well, yes, he is, because that is the way you play the game. And Patko gets himself an infield bunt single on an absolute peach. Bases are loaded, and now we go to the mustache marauder, Lucas Ludke. Fun time here for Lucas. Go to ripping now with the bases loaded, nobody out. This kid can flat rake the pitch. That's away, ball 1. Not going to want to fall behind to the 4-hole hitter, the mustache marauder. Hey, organist is in the house. Nancy Faust is here, the 3-1. High chopper, right side. Going to come home. Throws it into the rhubarb. That's an error on the first baseman on the throw. You got a great look at that at home. He was going to come home. He would have had a force out there. And just first baseman Sam Feck threw it wide left and in the dirt.
Now batting number 20,
It was the right play.
It was the right play, just a stiff arm throw. Now we go to Reagan Pino. And he threw that like he didn't warm up.
Yep, step and throw, right?
Step and throw, and he just flat-footed it. Jerked it foul, flown up right side, foul territory, giving chase, and no one's going to get that. Yeah, step and throw is what they say, and it got to him quick. He was going to have a really routine play.
Right.
But he forgot to step. He threw, he just forgot to step, but he flat-footed it and just jerked it left and into the dirt. Went right into Mrs. Kinkle's rhubarb. That hit him. Ooh. That's going to plate another one for the Fish, and we're all knotted at 2. Well, that didn't take long, did it?
No, it sure didn't.
We pretty confidently said 2 wasn't going to be the number.
Little different way of getting the 2, though.
Yeah. Chase McQuaid is in now, the catcher. He can also rake. Looks at, they called that a strike. So this umpire does call it, but it takes him a minute.
Yeah, he's got a little delayed.
The 0-1 to McQuaid, flowing up right side. That's going to reach the seats down the right field line. Hey, kids, as long as you're over there, that's another $1 rolling around out there in the trees. Go get that.
All right, kids, let's take those ball balls back with your second stand. Trade it in for a trick.
No kidding. $1. I had a paper route of 100. I get like $3 for that back in the day. No, I think I got $7 to deliver the 100 papers. That's not even lying.
And we wanted those jobs. Like
right.
We waited in line for those jobs.
Ground ball, left side. That's through. That's going to plate one, and they're going to go station to station. And Chase McQuaid with an RBI single. You know, I also remember, like, it was a weekly paper down in Waupun, the Waupun Leader News. I'd deliver that for four weeks, and I'd have $28. $28, and I felt rich.
Oh, yeah.
As like a 12-year-old. I'm like, what am I going to do with all this cash? I could have just came down to the ballpark and stood there for an hour.
Yep.
Got a few foul balls.
And stayed in bed in the morning.
Good Lord. Roll all those papers, rubber band them, have a couple people complain about where you put the paper, and even though it was free.
The best days were when it was raining.
Oh, God.
Those were awful. We still have PTSD from that.
Oh, yeah. You delivered papers, too?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
The 2-0. That's crisp. That's popping the leather down there. Now it's 2-1 on Weston Lombard. Base is still juiced. There's nobody out yet. How about Lombard square one up here? Come on, Weston. The swings through it. It's now 2-2. Nancy Faust came out rocking tonight on the Tinkling the Ivories.
She's really good.
She is good. The 2-2 pitch just misses there. A little slide piece. No sail. It's a ball. It's now 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's no place to put them. Gio Basile. He worked from the stretch. And here comes the 3-2 pitch. He walked him. And that'll plate another run for the Fish. And someone came out here ahead of time and put $2 in the merry-go-round. Not really the start I was expecting.
No, me neither.
Now we go to Austin Curdy, but not before a conference on the mound. Some early lip reading here. Here's what he's saying. I know in the dugout you told me your arm felt pretty good, but does it really feel okay? It's like, yeah, I think I'm okay.
Because so far we're not hitting the mark.
You got any Advil? I got 2 left in the bottom. He's like, okay, that's good. I'll get those between innings. I'm good to go. Gio Basile's it's a little humid out. He's got a little sweat going. It's not that hot out.
That's nervous sweat.
Look at that. Live well still full. Bunch of them flopping around in there. Now we go to Austin Curdy. There's one on the outside corner. It's no balls and a strike on 8-hole hitter Austin Curdy. Kyle Fritz waits on deck, the sheriff. Yeah, real nice crowd in here now.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden. Turnstile's still humming. Flipped up foul out of play. That's over the Liney's Lodge. There's also a food truck here tonight. Yeah, I saw
that. I don't know what they're serving.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerome, I did one shot of Brian Shoes close up. I'll give that to you again. Give him to you again. When he got to first base, I gave you that. Little flare to left side. That's down. They're going to hold on. He's going to run right through the stop sign. McQuaid. Play at third, out at third. So McQuaid runs through the stop sign. And Weston Lombard tries to get to third, and he's tagged out for the first out of the inning. So McQuaid says, I'm not stopping. I got this thing in motion. He scores. And with that, Lombard tries to get to third, but they do get him out at third base. There's finally an out. Curdy with a single, couple ribbies, and now we go to Kyle Fritz. Yeah, Jerome, I'll show the shoes again sometime here, but we did one close-up of those. They're really nice. He's on deck, so we'll get him here this inning. Yeah, I'm guessing kangaroo hide.
I think you're right. Very soft
and supple.
Supple.
They look supple, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They look shoeless Joe Jackson-ish.
That's exactly right.
I haven't referred to a shoe as soft and supple in a while.
I've never, actually.
Maybe a woman's shoe.
Maybe.
But a baseball cleat. Fouled back. Oh, no, we're going to get a good look at those in just a minute. There's just one out. Runner at second base. 1 in the bucket. 6 in for the Fish. Half a dozen already. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. He's going to step on his sack over there. And there's 2 outs on the 3 unassisted. All right, here we go, Jerome. Let's go take a look at Giebel's shoes. Yeah,
Look at those.
These are, look at the shine on those too. Those are new out of the box, by the way. So he went to the store and he had a lot of choices: Nikes, high tops, low tops, a whole bunch of stuff. And he goes, "I'm going with these. Look at those things." That is the oldest school you're going to get, isn't it?
There's not anyone who could pull it off
except Brian Giebel.
Except him.
That's a good-looking shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as baseball shoes go, not everybody can pull that off. I think Weston Lombard would have a tough time pulling that off,
Yeah,
actually.
I don't think he could. It's against his brand.
It's not. That would be bad for his brand. It would be. Ground ball left side and jerk foul. Yeah, no, Weston's pretty conscientious of the brand, and I don't think that would help his brand.
No.
But Brian Giebel, that is his brand. And those, maybe they say BG on the back, and he's maybe starting his own brand of cleats, and that's actually not a bad idea. Can I be his manager on that? That's through on the left side, and right on cue, Brian Giebel. Look at him hustle. Look at the hustle on the kid. Oh, my. He plays like a 16-year-old.
He sure does.
Wow, love it. Then we get another chance to look at those things, maybe with the sun glinting off of them. What brand are those?
I don't know, but if he keeps hitting like that, he can wear anything he wants.
Anything he wants. Brian Giebel. Look at a kid. So much goodness in that.
Ooh.
Trey Larson tries to go downtown.
He sure did.
Swings through it.
Same pitch.
So I missed it. What did Fritzy do? Remember?
No.
We'll have to ask Steve. Fouled up. Ask Steve what Fritzy did. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
3.
yeah.
That's right. 3 unassisted.
That's right.
3 unassisted. Yep. 2 down for Trey. Hey, Jerome, do you approve of the shoes? That's what you want to know. Runner goes. Cue shot right back to the pitcher. Throw to first. Got him. And Larson grounds out to the pitcher. And that will do it for the Fish here in inning 1. But not before they do some serious damage. They score 7 runs on 5 hits. There was 1 error and 1 left. 1 in the books now from First National Bank of River Falls Field. Fish 7. Red Sox 2. Wow. Right?
To the River Falls FFA alumni for volunteering in concession tonight. The River Falls FFA alumni promote agricultural education and support FFA students. The River Falls Future Farmers of America alumni.
He had 41 pitches in the first inning. It's a lot of pitches.
No, Gio Basile was not imagining that when he got off the team bus today.
Nobody was.
No.
A little bit early for this, but we won't hold you to it. But I don't know if 7's going to get
And
done.
I don't know. I don't think either.
But that's still a good number.
It's like 11 tonight.
Yeah.
I think it's like an 11 number tonight to win this thing.
Good call.
We're going to be here till midnight, but we don't have anywhere to go.
We'll finish this tomorrow morning.
Right. That first inning took us 25 minutes.
Wow, it sure did. As we have a second here, we'd like to say congratulations to the Hudson Raiders baseball team who won their sectional yesterday and are going on to state for next week. They're the number 1 seed.
Yeah, I was going to say number 1 seed. How about that?
Yeah, that's impressive, isn't it? So congratulations, Raiders baseball, and good luck next week.
Throw her down. Nope. Ball gets away. Logan Brzezinski, the left fielder, will lead off for the Cadott Red Sox here in the top of inning 2. And now they're going to throw her down. I thought they were going to throw it down 2 pitchers ago. Raucous crowd tonight, huh? Raucous. Throw her down. There we go.
Leading out for the Cadott Red Sox, number 8, Logan Brzezinski.
Brzezinski's in. We're in. Top of inning 2. Ground ball. Second base. Gathers it onto the outfield grass. Look at Chad Patko.
Yeah.
He's like 15 feet onto the outfield grass, playing way back there like a major league second baseman. And 1 pitch, 1 out. Logan Brzezinski grounds out to short right field to the second baseman. 1 down. Now we go to Sam Feck.
He's starting out there.
He is. Trying to think of tell Brian they're great. We will. Followed back up over the grandstand. I say a little bit maybe like Jimmy Gantner out there, right? Look at him. Why not, though, right? You're covering a lot of ground. I like him out. Look at Patko. That's a second baseman right there.
Totally right.
Wow.
He's got great range out there, and he's got a heck of an arm. So it's not a lot of guys who can play out there.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Right.
Flipped up, another foul out of play. It's now 1-2. Yeah, what a buzz in the crowd.
Yeah, it sure is.
Get those ball balls back up to the concession stand. Ready for one out.
The 1-2 on its way. It's hit wide of first base, and we'll stick at 1-2. We're at the 7th spot in the order. Sam Feck. 1 quick out here in inning 2. There was 1 quick out in top of inning 1, too, and then they went single home run. Connor O'Reilly waits on deck for the Cadott Red Sox. No sale there, 2-2. How's your week going so far, Bill?
Awesome, real good. Started my day in Door County this morning, then had a meeting in Green Bay, and made it on back here for the baseball game.
The 2-2 pitch. Oh, that's filthy. Where is that? Oh, I think the umpire thinks he missed that one.
He looks like he's disappointed.
He's disappointed in himself.
Yep.
Did you see that? He's like, I missed it. I kicked that one. That was strike 3.
I want to say I'm sorry.
Flown up. Center fielder Brian Giebel with the nice shoes all over it and makes the catch. Yeah, that umpire, reading body language, he's disappointed in himself. That was strike 3. He was fooled by that slider.
Yes, he was.
2 now after that fly ball to center field.
Those are the ones you hope nobody's watching.
Yeah, we noticed.
We thought.
It was a good pitch, too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That one's there. Ooh, it was better than that one.
It was better than that one. He's got about a 3-second delay on his call, doesn't he?
He likes to think about it. Just down, now 1-1. Leroy Larson. Thanks, guys, he said.
Oh, awesome.
Well, Jackson's doing a good job on the mound. The pitch. Ground ball to Patko at second base. Gathers it. Look at that kid. Butter. Flips it across there. And that will do it for the Cadott Red Sox here in the second. They go quickly. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. And none left. Inning and a half in the books. 7-2 Fish. That was a little easier, huh?
Yeah, much easier. Patko's really playing like almost like a rover.
Look at on your monitor right now.
Oh, awesome.
Jackson Larson and the umpire are having a conversation. And I think the umpire wouldn't talk to him.
Say, I'm sorry about that, son.
Yeah, look, I'm watching replay. He greeted him there.
He did. That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I kicked that. Yeah, the umpire got to the dugout entrance before Jackson did, and I think he apologized. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I was watching that back. The umpire beat Jackson Larson to the gate opening at the dugout, and he greeted him.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Right? He gave him the, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes your pitch is so good, you'll even fool the umpire.
You know that's when it's a really good pitch.
Yeah, he went there and greeted him. It's like, sorry about that. We saw it right away. Classy move, though.
It is.
Chad Patko, Lucas Lutke, and Reagan Pinna. 3 up for the Fighting Fish here in the bottom of inning 2. Kevin Westhouse, along with Billy Jensen, bringing you all the action tonight. Thanks for joining us here on a Wednesday night game of the week. Fish, Red Sox, here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network.
Brazil had 41 pitches in the first inning, so it'll be interesting to see how he settles down here. Kind of, obviously he's a great pitcher.
Yeah.
A lot of innings, so this isn't his first county fair. But 41 pitches is a lot of pitches.
Chad Patko makes his way to the dish. Hey, Bill, would it be an understatement to say, wait, hold on. Would it be an understatement to say that Chad Patko looks really, really comfortable at second base?
Yeah, he would totally.
He looks totally at home, doesn't
He's
he?
in complete control of the right side of that infield.
Ground ball, left side. Gathered on to first. Got him. Patko, 1 pitch, 1 out. Same as the Red Sox in the top of inning 2. Patko grounds out to third. There's 1 down. Now we go to Lucas Lutke. Designated hitter Lucas Lutke. He reached on an error and scored in the first. He grounded 1 to the first baseman and just threw it away. He was going to get a force out at home, and the roof really collapsed after that, too.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody rented a camping space here. We pulled in today, and somebody had a nice tailgate party going across the street in the campground. I don't know if that was Cadott fans or what. Probably, huh?
Probably.
They got here early, and they had the whole thing going.
Looks like they're having fun.
Looks like they're having a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Hope they got a permit for that camping space. If not, they're going to get a letter.
Oh, yeah.
From campground manager guy.
The rules enforcement guy.
The rules enforcement guy.
And then he'll bang on our door like we did something wrong.
Real man of genius. You too, campground manager guy. You too could be in charge of 14 campground spaces for the entire summer. Oh, there goes my mic onto the pavement right there.
Did it?
It did. Yeah. Look at that. He set it right up there.
That avoid. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's okay. We still got it.
I'll go down there and reestablish that.
It got
hit
bounced.
pretty good. It did. 1-2 pitch. That just misses off the edge of the plate. Now it's 3-2.
Tough one to hold off of.
Yeah. We got. Yeah. Here comes McQuaid. Flip to left field, and that is caught.
Yeah.
Thank you. I heard that hit the ground out there. Yeah, we'll get this going. That was a great catch.
It sure
we had
was.
Someone knocking on the door here.
Brzezinski.
Logan Brzezinski slides down and robs Lucas Lutke on a line out to left. 2 down. Wow, what a great play by Brzezinski out in left field. Sorry, didn't cover that better. I had someone knocking on the door.
There's a couple things going on.
A couple things. I kind of got it, though. This wasn't a close-up. Spenny, he's on. Spenny, wish you were here.
No doubt.
So, Spenny, you know, I think you have some pretty good memories here at this ballpark and with this team. And you tune in on a ground ball left side. Gathered on to first. Got him by 4 steps. I'll ask the question in a second. Pino grounds out to third. And just as the Red Sox did here in the second, the Fish go quietly. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. There's 2 in the books now from First National Bank, River Falls Field, 7-2 Fish. So, Spenny, my question is, so, you played, here and had I think you had some good memories with the team, and you tune in this on a Wednesday night, and I'll just tell you right now, this is a pretty typical Wednesday night here. It's 72 degrees, no wind, beautiful crowd filtering in, good baseball atmosphere. Do you miss it? I mean, I kind of built it up for you, but do you miss it?
You better say yes after that build-up. Well, we miss him.
And this song is for you, Spenny. Thank you for being my friend. So we got a request from Scoreboard Steve. Says, are you going to come back in July this year again? So I know last year he came. You're going to try to get eligible again, Spenny.
We've been gathering our NIL money for him.
Look at the Fish are working the crowd. Look at Lucas Ludke.
Oh, yeah.
Shaking hands, kissing babies. Look at the kid working the crowd. There's Chuck Wagon, Charlie Griffin. There's the little Giebel. Trevor Gutting, T-Gut. So I guess that was a 2-part question, Spenny. You miss it, and are you coming back? Chad Crone hits one hard into left field. That's fair as trouble. That's going to one-hop the wall out in left field. Chad Crone digging around first and into second base with a stand-up leadoff double. That didn't take long, did it?
No, it didn't. I thought that might get out.
So 9-hole hitter Chad Crone with a leadoff double here in the third. One hop the wall.
Yeah, it did.
Up this West Wind signed. I may have thought maybe the Serve Pro signed. I think it was West Wind.
I think you're right.
Right next to the Serve Pro sign. That's hit down the right field line, and that's fair into the corner. That's going to play to run.
Nope.
Foul. Okay, we got confused there because the first base coach was signaling fair.
Right.
A lot of people were going with that, but the home plate umpire says, that's foul.
Sorry, boys.
Come on back. Let's do it again.
And it took them a while to make the call, too. Everyone was assuming it was fair because it took them so long. Jack Haynes like, come on, man.
Come on, man. Total come on, man there.
Who are these high Red Sox just for you?
Spins that one just away. The 1-1 pitch. Here it comes in the dirt. Nice block by McQuaid.
Real nice. He's getting a lot of innings behind that plate this year, isn't he?
So Spencer says he misses River Falls baseball a ton, but I think the Spikes are hung up for good.
Forever?
He said, please ask Cale Bacon to FaceTime me when the team is up to bat. All right. I'll get someone to transfer that message down there.
Right.
That's a strike. Now 3-2. Yeah, I know how that is, Penny. They haven't played ball this level and whatnot. You get to a point, you're like, I guess you have to get responsible at some point. That's why guys like Giebel, right? It's just amazing he's still able to play the game. Because there's so much other things going on in life, and he's trying to raise a family, so bless his wife, right? Because without her, it ain't happening. It's hard.
Yeah, but Spenny's, I totally agree with everything you said.
Uh-huh.
In addition to that, Spenny is playing at an incredibly high level.
Yeah.
I say you play until the wheels fall off.
Strap it back on.
Yep. And we've got $6 in the NIL kitty. It's all yours.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, and if you come back, we might go to like $10 in that.
Jeez, that's pretty lofty,
Yeah.
but we'll do our best.
Mm-hmm. That's high. Ball and strike. Runners at first and second for Cadott. Ground ball wide of first and foul. Luke Erickson. So Jack walked, right?
Yes.
Here we go. 2 spot in the order. Luke is singled his first time up and scored. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Luke is a Eau Claire Memorial graduate, and he's playing at University of Illinois Springfield. So this is
Another college kid.
Yep, big-time college kid.
Takes a good look at that, lets it go by. It's now 3-2. 2 on for Cadott with nobody out here in the third. 2 spot in the order, setting up pretty good for them here in inning 3. Jackson Larson with his hands full. Ground ball to second. We aren't counting on that. Could be 2. Second to 1 on to first. Double play. Throw back over to third. And just as we get kind of like aw shucks about the whole thing, Luke Erickson grounds into a 4-6-3 twin spin. And just like that, there's 2 quick outs with a runner at third. Wow.
That was a textbook double play.
Tailor-made,
Yep.
Bill. And now we go to Jonah Hansen, who homered his first time up tonight. Boy, they turned that nice, didn't they?
They sure did.
Patko to Larson, on over to Kyle Fritzie at first base.
That was fun to watch.
That's high. Yeah, you want to be careful here with Jonah Hansen, home run power. Cole Beckham waits on deck. We're at the 3 spot in the order. You would know that because it says it right there on your television.
That's a pretty shot right there, Westy.
Flown up. Short right field. Patko calling and makes the catch. Chad Patko. He's got that area of the field covered, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
God, he's good.
1 hit, 1 left on.
And he communicates really well out there, too.
He's a veteran.
He is.
So Jonah Hansen flies out to second, and that'll do it. They get no runs on the leadoff double that they failed to score. No errors and 1 left. 2.5 in the books. It's still 7-2 Fish. Boy, you get that leadoff double and fail to plate him.
Right. That's disappointing for them. Not for us.
Spenny says he'll always be a fan. He says so much young talent joining the team. Isn't that the truth?
That is true.
And then you think you got a young talent, like yeah, next year's my year. And then Chad Patko ends up in River Falls, the wily veteran, and he just inserts himself right into the second baseman lineup. And he's one of the best in the league out there at second base, I think.
I agree with you.
No, loaded. Every time we fill out the lineup card, we're like, holy buckets. They get themselves a team.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
We're going to go Chase McQuaid, Weston Lombard, and Austin Curdy. 6, 7, 8 due up.
So Gio Bazil had 41 pitches in the first, I think it was, and he had 9 pitches in the second. So he's at 50 pitches for the game, but talk about the tale of two cities. He went from 20, or I'm sorry, he went from 41 to 9. Talk about settling in.
Leading off for the Fighting Fish, number 7, Chase McQuaid.
Chase McQuaid leading off here in the bottom of inning 3 for the Fighting Fish. Chase is in. We're in. Let's go. Bottom of 3. McQuaid singled and scored his first time up today. Ball inside. Fish in the traditional orange top, white pant tonight. Hammered past the shortstop on into left field. Chase McQuaid sees a fastball he likes, turns it right around, and gets himself a leadoff knock here to start out the bottom of inning 3. And now we go to Weston Lombard. McQuaid 2 for 2. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Lombard walked his first time up.
And hitting the ball really well.
Really well. The pitch to Weston. He flips one. Get down, ball. That is down. That's a really nice piece of hitting there by Weston Lombard. Sees a pitch low and away and just flips it out into left center field. Tony Gwynn-ish there. And back-to-back singles for the Fish. Now we go to Austin Curdy, and they go station to station. Live well is filling quickly here in the bottom of the 3rd. And now we go to Austin Curdy, who singled and scored today. That's high, ball 1. Ground ball to second base. That could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Safe at first base. They get the lead runner at second in a Weston Lombard's. And Curdy reaches on a fielder's choice. Runners at the corners now for Kyle Fritz.
Austin Curdy's got some wheels.
He beat that out pretty easily, didn't he?
He sure did.
I mean, the ball wasn't hit overly hard,
No,
but
he was down there.
yeah, he was down the line. Fresh legs, they call that, huh?
Yeah.
Fresh set of getaway sticks. There's your runners at the corners. Big one there at third with less than 2 outs. And a Chase McQuaid led this inning off with a single. Ball gets away from the catcher, and I think McQuaid's going to score here, and he does on a pass ball. McQuaid scores. Tack another one on the board for the Fighting Fish. Snowman. Curdy to second, and Fritz, he's still got a runner in scoring position here.
I think you're really close with your 11.
Yeah. Fouled away at the plate. We'll see, but yeah, it feels kind of like that still, doesn't it?
It sure does. Both these teams can put up big numbers at any moment.
Yeah, I mean, these teams are going to throw up a 5 spot in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think 11's enough, but maybe not even. I think so, though.
I think you're right.
Two balls, 2 strikes on Fritzy. He grounded out to first his first time up. Softly hit left side. Left fielder coming hard, real hard, still coming, and gets under it and makes the catch. Probably just in foul territory, but great job by Logan Brzezinski out in left field to run that down off the bat of Fritzy. Now there's 2 outs. And after the fly ball to left, we go back to the top of the order now to Brian Giebel. Two down. Giebel walked and scored and singled tonight. Looks at one inside, ball 1. We've spent a lot of time tonight with Brian Giebel admiring his new shoes. They're nice. They're something I haven't seen in a while. And when I say throwback, I'm not talking about 72 or 82 or 62. I'm talking about 22.
They are 100 years old.
Look at those things.
I think your point about Shoeless Joe Jackson is exactly right. That's exactly what he wore.
Right. Satchel Paige.
Yep.
I think they're going to come back in style.
Well, Brian's a trendsetter.
Yeah, I mean, you say buy or sell on those. I'm buying.
Right.
Yeah, you combine those shoes with the all-black jerseys. If the lights go out, you wouldn't see them. Foul straight back to the netting. It's 3-2. Yeah, Chris, when you come this weekend, I bet they do break the All Blacks out this weekend. They typically rotate. They've got about 7 sets of uniforms now, but I bet the Black Girls, bet you see those again this weekend when you come to town, Chris. 3-2 on Gabe's. Flown up. That's going to be playable. I think short left center field. Shortstop goes out and makes the catch out in short left center field. So Brian Giebel flies out to short. And that will do it. The Fish do plate a run. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 left on. After 3 complete now from First National Bank, River Falls Field. Fish 8, Cadott Red Sox 2.
The Buddy Fish and River Falls Baseball Council would like to thank Alina Health for their tremendous support of our community ball club. Check out the Alina Health logo by the Fish Dugout on deck batting area.
Cadott here in the top of inning 4 are going to send up 4, 5, and 6. Cole Backham, Jack Redwine, and Logan Brzezinski.
Be a good time to let our audience know that we will be on air Friday
night
for the game against the Richmond Millers. That's a 7:30 game time, and we will be broadcasting that game. I always love Friday night baseball games.
Gotta love it.
Leading off with Cadott, number 4, Cole Backham.
Here we go, Cole Backham. Cole's in. We're in. Let's go. Top of 4. Left that one upstairs. Ball 1. Backham grounded out to short in his first at-bat tonight. There's one to sharply hit to Penow at third. On to first. Got him by 4 steps. Reagan Penow makes that look fairly easy and gets on a very sharply hit baseball. And Backham grounds out to third. There's one down. Now we go to Jack Redwine. Yeah, a really well hit ball. I mean, exit velo is about 96 on that.
Yep.
Hit it really hard. Reagan Penow, though, no problems. Little jam shot. Penow again in foul territory. Makes the catch. I tell you what, Jackson Larson's like, I like this. With 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Everyone else can sit down. Reagan's got it.
2 down, and we go to Logan Brzezinski. Brzezinski made a great catch out in left field. I think he robbed. I think it was Lucas Lutke that he robbed. Sliding catch. So Chris said his bags are already packed. Good.
Awesome.
Come on up to the booth Friday night and say hello, Chris. No balls and a strike. That one's popped up on the infielder, short center. Giebel coming hard, still coming. I hear him ball, ball, ball.
Yep.
And Brian Giebel calls off the entire county and makes the play. Three up, 3 down again for the third consecutive inning. Nope, they had 4 last inning, so my apologies. But yeah, 1 more than the minimum over the last 3. And F8. And that'll do it. 1, 2, 3. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors on what, 5 pitches?
Mm-hmm.
And none left. 3.5 in the books. Still 8-2 Fish.
How many did he face in the first inning, Westy? Like 6?
Batters 5.
5. So even in the first one, they got a 2-run dinger.
Right.
He didn't hit, or he didn't face very many batters.
This song's kind of fun. Chin Chow the fish is in the house, the mascot. Yep. Hooked on a feeling I don't believe in.
So I was at the sectional tournament, sectional game yesterday, and Coach Steve Bartline for the University of River Falls Falcons was there.
Very busy, wasn't he?
And I was probably, 3 rows behind him, just kind of, and he was just so efficient at his work. He just sat there and did everything right.
New pitcher, thank you. Thank you, Steve. Number 6. 6, Zach. Didn't get the last name though.
Hold on 1 second, I'll get you that.
We wouldn't have got that. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve, because we were talking.
Yeah.
Zach Tice?
TC, he said.
TC? Okay, Zach TC.
He's in for Gio Basile, Zach TC. Bum, bum. We're over here rocking out, telling stories. and
Right.
Steve's like, guys got a baseball game to watch.
You got to pay attention.
Zach TC is in.
Leading off on the plate, number 2, Trey Larson.
Trey Larson leading off here in the bottom of inning 4. Let's go, huh? Trey 1 for 2 tonight with a run scored. Looks at a breaking ball that did not break. It's 1 ball and no strikes on shortstop Trey Larson. 2 spot in the order. Zach TC. Rocks, and here he comes. That one's just upstairs. It's now 2-0 on the shortstop. Trey's looking good tonight. He's got, the pants in a really nice position. The lower sanitary sock pulled up nice. Looks like a brand new pair of kicks. The white and the blue accessorized very nicely with the whole attire. And that one's there now, 3-1.
That's his brand.
That's his brand. Looks like a shortstop, doesn't he?
Yeah, totally right.
Like if you had him in a lineup and go pick out the shortstop, you'd be like, yeah, it's him. That guy right there. The 3-1. Slide piece, and Trey can't believe it. And it's now 3-2.
He didn't like that call.
No. In his defense, he does get a lot of close calls that never go his way. Like never.
No, that's true.
Never. The 3-2. It threw on the left side, and that's over the shortstop's head. And Trey Larson over here at first base, if we get there. There it is. Right there is 2 for 3 tonight. Nice job, Trey. Give him his close-up on that. You gotta. All right, nice job, Trey. Trey Larson, 2 for 3.
Takes the umpire out of it by doing that.
Takes the umpire all the way out of it. And we go to Chad Patko. Patko with a bunt single and a run scored in the first and grounded out to third his last time up. Looks at a ball high.
Jeepers.
And there's the fish up with the fans here in the front row. The 1-0. Right side. That's going to duck through there. Little grip tape single through on the right side for Patko. Doesn't matter. Looks like a frozen rope in the morning, and back-to-back singles. Second hit of the game for Patko. And now it's first and second, nobody out. We go to Lucas Lutke, the mustache marauder. I'm going to put $10 here that he doesn't bunt. Is that safe?
I'm not betting you.
Oh, yeah. He's swinging away.
Oh, yes.
I don't think he's ever bunted.
He doesn't even know that sign.
No, he didn't even look. He's pretending he's not even looking down for the sign.
Dory's got his back to him.
Oh, yeah. First and second, nobody out. 1 ball and no strikes on Lucas Ludke. Look out, that's inside. 2-0. Two on. Nobody out. Lucas Ludke. I don't know what the murmur in the crowd was.
I don't either.
Back ankle breaker, gets away from the catcher. Runners advance. So one does anyway. Now it's runners at the corners. What is it about an organ that just adds to the ballpark? Okay, I'm going to put something out there. We'll see if it comes to fruition. Hold on after this pitch. Swings through it. It's now 3-0 swinging. How about that?
Wow.
So if anybody's an aspiring organist and you have an organ at home, or
Oh, yeah.
we got room for you up in the booth. Nancy Faust does take nights off. You could just come up here and play the organ. Runner goes. That's away. He walks. So, yeah, if you want to do that, we could plug you right into the sound system.
Oh, yeah.
And you could play baseball tunes all night long.
And people would love it.
That'd be unreal.
Reagan, Cadott.
Bases loaded now for Reagan Pinout. Live well is completely full.
And no outs.
Got a crappie in there now. A couple walleyes and a crappie. Ball 1 on Reagan. Reagan was hit by a pitch and scored in the first. Grounded out to third in the third. Bases loaded for Reagan. Set up really well. Chris Mueller said he's bringing the beverages on Friday.
Excellent.
Thank you, Chris. The pitch. That one's there. Fastball on the inside corner. Popping the leather. It's 1-1.
Got his fastballs at about 70, between 73, 75.
Mm-hmm. The 1-1. Reagan, little cue shot, right side. Oh, that's going to squib through. Run plates. Here comes another run around third. Patco sliding safe. Oh, look at the slide on the kid.
That was a great
That
slide.
kid's butter. Oh, I'm a fan. When is Chad Patco poster night, bobblehead night? I'm coming. Sign me up. So cue shot off the bat of Reagan Pinout just finds his way right between the first baseman and the second baseman. You know, that's a 2 RBI cue shot.
That looked like a slow motion hit.
And there was no other way they were getting to it. It was a masse ball, and it barely made the outfield grass.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
Nope.
No one got close to it. That's a 2 RBI single. Ground ball to short. That could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not going to get him there. Not going to get the speedy McQuaid, but McQuaid reaches on a fielder's choice. 6-4 on the first out. Lucas Ludke gets to third. So runners back at the corners. Now we go to Weston Lombard. Weston's 1 for 1 with a walk.
I'd like to see Weston tag into one here.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
That'd be good for his brand.
Then maybe he'd forgive me for
the radar.
For the radar
what do you
gun.
think? We've tested this thing, Wes, and it's official calibrated by the
Right.
River Falls PD. We have an official calibration. Ground ball to second. To second for 1, on to first. That's going to be an inning-ending double play. It's not what you really envisioned.
No.
And Weston Lombard grounds into a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play, and that'll do it for the Fish. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. After 4 complete now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. 10-2. Good guys.
Along with scheduled transportation, live music, and happy hours. Just to let you know, on the 3rd Thursday of the month, happy hour is open to the public starting at 3:30 p.m.
Hey, my favorite Roger Miller song, Chug-a-Lug. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Where's Jackson Larson? I see Trevor Gudding's got my favorite shoes on today.
Does he?
Oh, yeah. Let's go take a look at those. Speaking of shoes, watch your monitor here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those are official Nikes, you know. It's a good looking shoe, though.
Weston, we've got Henry Zimmerman in right field. Came in for
Weston Lombard.
Weston Lombard.
So Henry Zimmerman.
I didn't see any other changes quite yet.
Thank you.
Although, I take that back.
What else do you see?
I see number 11 at third base.
Oh, yeah, that's
and that
new.
is Caden Mueller.
Caden Mueller at third. So hold on for Reagan. Caden Mueller at third. There we go. There you go, Chris. Caden's playing third now.
I don't see any other changes quite yet.
All right, top of the fifth. Here we go. Jackson Larson wearing no number 22 still on the mound.
Yes, sir.
And throws one away. Ball one. Seventh spot in the order. Sam Feck. Feck, O'Reilly, and Crone due up. Hey, Ryan Bishop.
Hey, Coach.
That's hit pretty well into right field. Jerked way foul, but that thing is up near the highway.
It sure is.
Boy, hit that hard. He hit that 1.5 country miles.
He did.
And it's 78 feet foul.
He's still going.
Almost hit that from behind himself. That slider just misses there. Now 2-1 on Sam Feck. (3-1). Jackson with no walks tonight. But we talked about that in the first inning. He pitches to contact, right? He doesn't throw a lot of walks.
You called that right away, and you were right.
Hey, Chris, we'll give you a close-up here between batters of Caden.
Yeah.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, we're going to jinx the heck out of him right here. Guaranteed walk. Guaranteed. And on down to first he goes.
Sorry about that, Jackson.
So here we go. Just for you, Chris. We'll get on that right here. There you go. There's the kid. Huh?
Wow.
Right there to third, to second for 1. They'll get it.
Yep.
That was a little tardy because I was goofing around there, but that was a nice play, kind of almost behind third base by Caden Mueller. He hit that really hard. Mueller's got to backhand it. He'll get to second for 1. That's just a really good play there by Mueller at third base.
It was a great backhand, nice turn, nice step and throw. Right to Patco for
He looked calm.
lead runner.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow,
He
too,
sure
didn't
did. Yeah, he did. Not his first time making that play.
No, he didn't even really flinch much on that. He just went and got it and then made a nice throw to second. Really nice. That one's there. Now 1-1. Yeah, Chris, that close-up cost us, though, from catching that whole play. We got the end of it, though.
Mm-hmm.
2 balls and a strike on Chad Crone. Chad doubled his last time up. Is only at bat today. He's 1 for 1. Runner at first. Runner goes. Another one over to Mueller at third. Throw it across, Caden. That's nice. Back to second. He's safe.
Oh.
Caden Mueller with another nice play at third base. They always find the guy who enters the game, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
They find him, and they found him quickly, now twice, but he says, yeah, you can find me, but that's no problem. Keep hitting him here.
You might want to hit to somebody else.
You might want to hit to somebody else. There's 2 putouts now for Caden Mueller. Now we're going back to the top of the order to Jack Kane with a runner at second base and 2 in the bucket. Kane has flown out to right and walked today in the leadoff spot. That's back up through the box. That's down right into your living room. Here comes a runner around third. They're going to wave him in, and he'll score. 2-out single off the bat of Jack Kane, an RBI single at that. That was right back at you. Jack Kane hits a single, and there's still 2 down with 1 in. Now we go to Luke Erickson, 2 spot in the order. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, though, Coach. Thank you. Ground ball to first. Sit on that and go touch your sack right over there. And that'll do it. Kyle Fritzy, no problem there. Luke Erickson hits one hard right at the first baseman. And it goes 3 unassisted if you're scoring along with your McGregor scorebook and your number 2 lead pencil. But the Cadott Red Sox do play to run. They get 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. 4.5 in the books. 10-3 Fish.
Wade Elbert is chapter liaison. Steve Anderson is the reporter. And Jake Morwell is the IT guy. Again, thank you, River Falls FFA alumni, for working in the concession stand.
So Chris Miller says Game Changer shows those. So I don't know who's running Game Changer.
I don't know either.
Maybe it's someone from the dugout.
Maybe. We had them, though. We had both Mueller and Zimmerman, so we're on top of it. So thanks a lot, Chris, for your help.
Yeah. You can always use help.
Always. Especially in these games.
So much fun at the ballpark, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Applebee's on the date night, barbecue shack, Oreo shack, and the whipped cream on the top too. One check, babe, I got you. Like a fish game on a date night. That's the alternate version.
Speaking of date night, what are you doing for Colleen's birthday?
I don't know yet. I thought it was maybe a concert,
cool.
but I was informed we're going to 2 concerts in August.
Oh, fun.
Leading off your acquaintance, number 5,
Austin Curdy. He's got his college helmet on, I think.
I think you're right. I'm not going to say anything bad, though.
No. Curdy's in. We're in. Let's go. Bottom of the 5th. Chucks it in there. Ball away. Anybody hitting the like button yet? We've had some issues with that. We've had some issues, people. People, we've got some issues. I mean, we're free.
Yeah.
We're trying to entertain you. You know, we're not asking for a lot. Just go pop the like button. We should have set a goal sometime. We're trying to get 100 likes. That's back up through the middle, and Austin Curdy with a leadoff resounding single. That was
Now batting number 8,
not a
Kyle
cheapie right there, was it?
No, it sure wasn't. That kid can hit.
Yeah, he's got his college lid on there, too.
Yep.
Look at Curdy. What a fresh face. Good to see the young athletes. I remember when, right?
Yeah.
And that's through on the right side. Solid single right there by Kyle Fritz. He can still rake, huh?
Sure can.
top of the order, number 24, Brian Giebel.
Single, station to station. Now we go to Brian Giebel with 2 on and nobody out. No, we haven't called in a while. A home run.
We haven't.
A home run. Yeah, Chris Mueller said lots of beers owed. Yeah, if you can't hit the like button, you owe us a beverage. Lots owed. Just it's a lot cheaper just to reach over and go like. Unless you don't. There's that. Giebel hammers one. Foul. Boy, that was a home run swing. Got on top of it, pulled it foul. It's 1-1.
Fish with 12 hits already.
10 runs on 12 hits. Just
Yep.
one error in the game.
That's right.
That error early, though, was a big one. That hit Giebel up around the shoulder area. And he's going to make his way down to first base. That's going to load him up. Live well's full for Trey Larson. It seems like he just hit a minute ago.
Yeah, they're going through it quick.
Bases juiced for Trey Larson. He's 2 for 3 tonight. That was a nice little riff. How about a grand slam? High and tight, ball 1 on Trey Larson.
That'd be really sweet right now, Trey.
That would be really sweet. The 1-ball pitch to Trey. That's a slide piece on the outside corner. It's a ball and a strike now to Trey Larson. Live well is completely full again. We've caught our limit today. I hope we don't see the DNR. Are you keeping too many? That's what I want to know.
Got to eat them up.
Right?
We've had a lot of them.
I'll keep 2 bobbers in the water. You watch for the DNR boat.
As I fillet these out.
We have to quick throw a couple back. The 2-1. Gets a piece, swings through it. It's now 2-2. I've got to be honest with you. So in all my years of hunting and fishing, I've never had a violation. And I've probably been checked like twice.
Yeah.
Not much.
No, me neither.
That'll jinx us right into something too.
Yeah.
No, but all my hunting years and fishing years, I have very seldom been checked. I don't even remember the last time. The 2-2. Flown up. Foul territory. Third baseman's going to have a play. And now the shortstop says, I'll take some of that. And calls off his third baseman. And they have a little jostle there. And shortstop Jack Kane says, any ball I can get to is mine. So I got it. And they're still discussing it. And that's an out.
I'm the field general there, son.
I'm the field general, and he kind of let him know it last minute. But good job by the third baseman giving way. So F6, 1 down. Still loaded up now for Chad Patko. I'm going to put $4 on Patko right here. Look out! Heads up. That's jerk foul.
He hit that like a bullet.
Woo! That ball was fleeced. It was foul. No, bases loaded with 1 out. I'm going to put $4 on Patko.
That's a good bet.
From the windup, TC. Nice block behind the dish. Runners will have to hold. Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to put a 4. I didn't want to put 5 on them, so I had to save $1 for a Coke later. But I thought I'd push 4 in.
That's a smart play.
Petco's got 2 hits tonight. He's 2 for 3. One more, and he's churning butter, and he scored a couple runs and got some ribbies. The 1-1 pitch to Petco. Here it comes. Followed up, and that one's going to reach the roof.
The roof. I was waiting for it.
Up on the roof. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On Chad Petco.
There's some guy that ran up the stairs.
Westy, when you played, where did you line up in the, say like Chad kind of crowds the plate a little bit? Where did you line up?
I was pretty square. I had a closed stance, though. I was trying to copy Robin Young.
Ah.
A little bit of a closed stance, but I'd like to swing like Molitor. Flowing up. That one's going to be in play. Right side, giving chase. Second baseman still going, still going. Right fielder's got it. Thought about tagging, but did not. I did a little bit of a closed stance. I was trying to emulate Robin Young.
Yeah. Remember Cecil Cooper's stance?
The wide open stance.
Yeah.
So do kids still do that?
I don't know.
They still emulate players? Like, we used to do that all the time.
We had everyone down. We knew
Right,
everyone.
Everyone.
And if somebody did it, we knew what they were doing. They didn't have to tell us.
Correct. Yeah, they'd try to be somebody and hit like somebody. I don't know if they still do that or not.
I don't know. My favorite was Andre Dawson. That guy had an interesting stance.
Mm-hmm. Like Tony Gwynn, right? Some people, like a lefty, you want to hit like Tony Gwynn. Just flip him the opposite way. Barrel him up and hit 390. Oh, that's hammered into right field. Right fielder going back. I don't think he's going to get there. That's going to be off the wall. That's going to drain the live well. Oh, how about that right there? How about a 3 ribby double for the Mustache Marauder here, Lucas Ludke in the 5th. Wow.
He tagged that.
That ball was an absolute flush rocket off the wall in right field. Right fielders all they could do is turn around and just watch that go over his head. That was all the Mustache right there.
It sure was.
That was all Mustache. I'm going to keep it on Lucas for a second because he's like, that felt good. Look at him. He's telling the umpire that felt pretty good. I'm not going to lie to you. Felt pretty good. That's a 3 RBI double. Wow. Just pulled the absolute plug on the live well and drained that thing right out. You know what we're thinking about now? A shortened game.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't want to get greedy on you, but it's 13-3. The Mustache Marauder, Lucas Lugie, Chris Mueller, he just fell on the clap emojis after that, and that's right at the shortstop. On to first, dugout, and got Caden Mueller on a ground out to short, and that'll do her. But the Fish plate 3 on the big 2-out, 3 RBI double off the bat of Lucas Ludke. They get 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. The scoreboard is correct. It's 13-3 Fish.
Isn't that a 10-run?
Yeah, after 7.
Oh,
7. Yeah, we're in high school mode yet.
I'm still, I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep doing that.
New chucker, I believe, for the Fish.
Yep. Can't see who it is.
Number 10.
Yet. Number 10. That is Ty Denzer.
He's going to raise a little heck, Ty Denzer.
He's going to raise a little heck.
Throws the first one right to the backstop.
Boo.
So what a job for Jackson Larson. Gave up the 3 runs on 4 hits.
Jackson had 62 pitches, so really efficient night, too.
Ty Denzer.
I haven't seen Ty throw this year. I'm sure he has. I just haven't seen it. Ooh, he's got some
velo popping the leather.
Yeah. there any other changes out there that I have to look at?
I don't know. I'm watching my gear over here. I'll
Okay.
let you try to.
I'll let you know what I
yeah, and I'll
find.
let you kind of peruse the field. Maybe Chris Miller's
yeah,
got it on Game Changer.
We've got Mr. Tag on first base.
Trevor Gutting, first base. Yep. We got Jared Schwantz. Oh, Jared Schwantz. That's okay.
My fault.
Jared Schwantz.
I got the-
the
I must
10.
have an old-
Yeah, I have the same one here. So Jared Schwantz.
Sword. I just downloaded that off the interweb today.
So you know what he's got? He's got Ty Denzer's jersey.
He does.
So Jared Schwantz is in pitching, and first base is Trevor Gutting.
He is. That's awesome. Give me a second here. I'll get caught up.
So Gutting at first, Jared Schwantz on the bump. We can go over here and look at. There's T-Gut over there at first.
Is it Schwantz? Or
It's SCHWANTZ.
TZ. Thank you.
Schwantz. Late pickup. Just flew him in from Pittsburgh.
Nice to see Mr. Shoes on first.
Yeah. So Jared Schwantz is ready. I think it's Jaron. Jaron.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Not on the bingo card. Like
No,
I
he's
said,
not.
they just flew him in from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they sure did.
Didn't get a chance. Didn't get his name sewn on the back of his jersey yet. So Jaron Schwantz is in. Here we are. We're in. Let's go. Top of inning 6. Rears back and throws some absolute gas. Strike 1. Wow. Jaron got a little something on that. That looked like it might have been 84, 85.
We'll see here in a second.
We're going to find out. That's low. That's probably 81.
87.
Wow. Eat your heart out, Weston Lombard.
Right. Don't stir the pot.
I'm going to stir the pot a little bit. The pitch. That's away. Two balls and a strike. Schwantz stares in. I think it's still McQuaid behind the dish. The pitch. That gassed him up pretty good there. That might have been 85, huh?
86.
There you go.
Good job, Westy.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th, Jaron Schwantz in relief of Jackson Larson. High and away, 3-2. Throws hard.
He does. That was an 87 one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he had that kind of.
Velo.
That's impressive.
Dial that in. Throw strikes. Their team's going to be in big trouble. The 3-2 pitch on its way. He walked him. Leadoff walk here to start inning 6 for the Cadott Red Sox. Now we got a Cole Backham hitting in the 4 spot. Cole is 0 for 2. 2 ground outs today. That's a good looking fastball.
It sure is.
86.
Yep.
I like how the fact you didn't even need to second guess me anymore.
I just write down what you tell me.
That one's there as well. That's going to be tough to hit there.
Dang.
I'm going to bring that in. Ball gets away from the pitcher. I'm going to put the Kazin on there for the Schwantz kid. I think I can move that to the left. It's just a half an inch, but yeah, it's close. We're on a bit of an angle. The 0-2 on its way. Strike 3 looking, and yeah, that's a great pitch there. Wow.
Yikes.
Yikes is right. I'm going to move that to the left just to Just a little bit. I'm going to dial it in for you folks at home, right there. There we go. Wow, that was a beautiful pitch. Beckham, 4-hole hitter, goes down looking. One down, now we go to Jack Redwine. Oh, that thing's right on now. That hit the outside edge of the K zone. And it's 0-1.
That's a neat feature. Nice job.
It's kind of fun, huh?
I think it's great.
Just down. The K zone might be 2 ball widths low, but you get the idea. It's a guide. It's a guide.
It's a really good guide.
It's a guide. Fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. Concession stand, $1. Let's get him back.
Said we might have missed. You might have missed. You mentioned Ben. Not sure. Do we miss Ben? I don't know. Help us.
Ben Johnson?
Yeah, I don't know. Help us, Chris, on that. Give us some more.
Oh, so that's
Second base.
second base? Yep.
Yeah.
I can see him now.
So who's that?
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson at second base
Yep.
for Petco. Thank you, Chris. No, you got to feed us that stuff.
We've got great people helping us.
Great. Followed right back to the netting. It's now 2-2. So there is. Second base is Benny Johnson.
Mhm.
I'll show you that. Let me see. I'm going to go.
I can't.
I'm going to take a look at that right.
Can't see out there. very
There he
well.
is, 23.
That's 23.
23.
That's Matty Bacon.
Matty Bacon. So Matty Bacon at second base.
Oh, you know what? Gable is no longer in center.
So hold on. So that's
Creeper,
Matt
creeper.
Bacon at second. And who do you think we have in center field?
I'm not quite sure, but I
Well,
know
we
it's
have
not
the
Gable.
we have the technology to go find it. 3 balls and 2 strikes. We'll go after this pitch. Okay.
Yep.
Fruit basket upset here, and no one's telling us anything. So fouled away. Let's go look right now in center field. See if we can get this. Uh-oh.
Frozen.
Yep.
What did they say it was? They had it figured out or whatever?
Still frozen.
Yep. I screwed up my thing.
Huh.
Fouled away. Maybe now. Hold on. Oh, yeah. There we go. 5.
Number 5. Oh, that's Austin Curdy in center.
Austin Curdy in center.
But he was in left, so
So who's in left?
who's in left? Man, oh man. I feel like I'm blind.
Right. Well, we don't. How do we know? No one's telling us.
Oh, nice
Strike
pitch.
3 looking, and gets red wine. 2 down. Great back-to-back strikeouts. Lookings off the arm of Jared Schwantz. So who'd you say is in center?
Austin Curdy.
Austin
He
Curdy.
just moved over to center. He was in left.
Okay, so he's in center. So who's in left? That's the next question.
To be determined.
TBD. He said Ben's in right field.
Oh, I thought sure he would make it back and he never. He sent him off.
Okay.
I mean, how do we know?
Then did Zimmerman go to left?
Maybe.
I think that's what happened.
So who's Ben in right?
Ben Johnson in
Ben
left.
Johnson
Ben
in
Johnson in right. Yep.
Why did they tease us? Look what almost happened.
For Henry Zimmerman.
And I think Henry Zimmerman actually went over to the left. I think. We'll see here in a second. I'm going to buy some infrared.
We have binoculars over there, don't we?
Yeah, Steve's got them.
Oh, yeah. Boy, it's just total change and not one word from anybody. So, and strike 3 looking. And I tell you what, how about Schwantz? He comes into the game
He's a stud.
and 3 strikeouts looking, and
One left on.
wow, they just signed him off of waivers earlier today.
That one was at
And
87.
signed him off of waivers earlier today, and he comes in and throws 3 strikeout lookings here in the 6th. Absolute aspirins. And wow, How about that, Bill?
Yeah, wow.
They send
right.
4 to the plate, leadoff walk, and then 3 back-to-back strikeouts looking for the Cadott Red Sox off the arm of Jaron Schwantz. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. 5.5 in the books. It's 13-3 Fish. Wow.
And he did more. He should have stopped.
They're like, get the kid a jersey. He wants to play. We'll fly him in from Pittsburgh. Put him on a 3-game contract. Call it good. The local kid, Jaron Schwantz, makes himself available, and he's a good one. He is a good one.
Is that
Yeah,
one?
Zimmerman's in left.
Perfect. So now we got her.
Not sure he went in for, but for Giebel. Okay.
No. Zimmerman actually went in for Weston Lombard.
Okay. So who went in for Giebel is the question now.
Well, technically it would have been Ben Johnson, but then they switched up the positions because Zimmerman went in for Weston Lombard, and then he switched over to left.
Yep. So Henry Zimmerman's in left. That's all I need to know.
Yep.
Okay. So Chase McQuaid leading off here in the bottom of inning 6.
And we've got Matty Bacon in for Chad Patcole.
Leading off the River Falls, number 7, Chase McQuaid.
So other than that, no changes, except
But besides everything.
besides those 8.
McQuaid's in. We're in. Here we go. Bottom of the 6th. 6, 7, 8. McQuaid looks at a ball away. Is this new pitcher?
I was just going to say that's
Number
number 30.
30.
Jack Gabler.
Jack Gabler in the lefty. So if we're flown to left, pretty well hit baseball. Left fielder going back, still going back. That's going to one-hop the wall right below the scoreboard. Digging into second base with a leadoff double. Chase McQuaid, 3-hit night. He's churning butter.
Nice job, Chase.
Chase McQuaid. What a night for the McQuaid kid, huh? Nice night.
Real nice.
Now batting number 27, Henry.
That was well struck. Hit right below the scoreboard. Just short hop the wall. And Chase McQuaid on over there at third. So leadoff double for McQuaid. Now we go. So who's up now?
Zimmerman.
Henry Zimmerman.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Zimmerman, a little cue shot, foul down the right field side.
It was team effort.
I mean, because I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff over here. All that movement, I just can't do that.
No,
And I don't know how you do it because you're doing a bunch of stuff and no one's telling us. We're just looking around guessing.
that's okay. We'll figure it out.
At County Stadium, they would come on the PA in the press box and tell you who went where,
Right.
but not here.
No.
And from the front, Bill, they're all wearing the same dang uniform. You
Yeah.
can't tell.
Plus, my eyes aren't what they once were.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your eyes are. You can't see the number on the back when they're facing you. The 0-2. That's down low. He says, Chris Miller says game changer helps. But we don't have the game changer on because we have other things on. We need you, Chris.
And we appreciate your help.
We do.
Thank you
big
very
time.
much. Ooh, that's going to get down.
Get down ball, and that is down into right center field. Here comes a runner around third, and McQuaid is going to plate and a double. They exchange spots. That's a perfect spot for that. Off the bat of
Now
Zimmerman.
batting number 5, Austin.
Zimmerman's got wheels. Did you see him get it to second?
Kid's got some getaway
I
sticks,
didn't know
doesn't
he
he?
was that fast. Dang. I think Zimmerman might be as fast as Austin. And that's fast.
So Austin Curdy is in now. That was we call that a good old-fashioned insurance run. We might get out of here in 7. Curdy's in. That hit him. That flat plunked him.
You can tell the pitcher's not happy with that.
Now batting number 21, Trevor Gutting.
Hey, now we go to
Attaboy.
Trevor Gutting. T-Gut is in. T-Gut is in here with nobody out, runners at first and second. Up 14-3. Mr. Tag Nutrition.
Yep. You got him.
Now, thanks, Chris. We appreciate your help.
Absolutely. We appreciate everyone's help.
So, Chris, when you come up, you'll understand why we can't run Game Changer 2. We've got 15 feet of press box running up here with 80 different apparatuses, and we can't do that one.
And four hands.
Ground ball and foul. It's 0-2 now on Trevor Gutting.
Come on, Tag. Tag one here.
Tag Nutrition. Get into one. Runner in scoring position. There's nobody out yet for the Fish here in the bottom of inning 6th. The 0-2 to Trevor. Ooh, ground ball.
Attaboy.
That's through on the left side. Trevor Gutting. They're going to wave him around. And Trevor Gutting gets himself a ribby. That a baby. Trevor Gutting. Nice job there. Nobody out. Gets himself an 0-2 fastball, belt high, turns it around into left field, and Mr. Tag Nutrition gets himself a ribby here in the 6th. Nice job, Trevor.
And now we've got Ben Johnson up.
Now Benny Johnson.
See, now we're getting our legs underneath us again.
Well, a little bit, yes.
I don't want to be your scorecard, but
Woo! Benny Johnson. He's hitting for Giebel. It's all coming together now. The pieces of the puzzle are fitting. How about that?
Yep. 15 runs on 16 hits. That's a heck of a night.
That's a lot. I didn't see this freight train coming.
Me neither.
First and second. Still nobody out, Bill.
Ooh. That's a scary stat right there. Nobody out.
Nobody out.
Gotta feel helpless.
The live well has been full all night. We're going to have to change the water on that thing.
Jack Gabler looks young, too. He's going to remember this for a while.
Jack Gabler, the lefty. That's down low. It's 2-2.
Doesn't look like he wants to be out there right now. I don't blame him.
You don't want to get one up in the zone to these hitters. You're going to have to, though, at 2-2. The pitch in down low, 59.5 footer. Some crumb rubber bounced off the turf and up and hit him in the eye. Hit Benny in the eye. He's trying to work that out of there.
He's good now.
He's good.
He's a gamer.
Yeah, crumb rubber is the stuff they put in the turf here, and sometimes those short hops, a piece will fly up and stick in your eye. The 3-ball, 2-strike pitch fouled away. We'll stick at 3-2. Trey Larson on some good hustle there behind the plate to go get that foul ball. Nice job, veteran Trey Larson.
He's always hustling.
Always hustling. The 3-2.
Ooh.
Got him swinging. So Ben Johnson goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Now we do go to Trey Larson.
Now batting number 2, Trey Larson.
Trey's having a nice game. He's 2 for 4. 2 runs scored. Flown up right side, short right field. Right fielder calling. He's under it and makes the catch. Runner does not tag, and he'll stick. Can he hit the umpire?
Look like it, yeah.
So Larson flies out to right. There's 2 down. Now we go to Matty Bacon, I believe, huh?
Yes, sir.
Now batting number 23, Matt Bacon.
Jake's got a good call.
Good chance here for Bacon to get himself a ribby. But Jack Gabler spins his strike in on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And he's got speed out there with Zimmerman.
Anything through, he's going to score.
For sure.
High chopper on the infield. It's going to be a tough play. Throw across, dugout, got him by a step and a half. really high. I thought that was going to be close because it bounced about 30 feet high. But nice job by second baseman Jonah Hansen to get the pretty speedy Matty Bacon for out number 3. And that'll do it. Fish plate 2 more runs, though. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 6.5 in the books. We're going to the 7th. Fish up 15-3.
Top of 7.
We go. If you're looking ahead to the Cadott Red Sox 7th inning, you got what? 7, 8, 9 due up.
That's what I have.
O'Reilly, and Crone.
Maybe some changes there, right?
Their dugout was not that full.
No, you're right.
Don't say that.
Henry Griffin pitching.
Henry Griffin on the bump. I think Jared did his job, huh?
Yeah, he sure did. Holy Hannah. That kid's got some heat.
I'd keep him handy.
Give him some NIL money.
Yeah.
We gave our money to Spenny.
Spenny. We'll have to restart the pass the hat again, see if we can get another $6 in there.
Low budget, but high quality.
Sam Feck looking for his first hit today. He's 0 for 1 officially with a walk. Feck's in. We're in. Let's go. Ball away. You can give up 3. You can give up 2, and we can still pack the bats.
Yep.
So, Henry, throw strikes. That one does find the corner off the arm of Henry Griffin. It's 1-1. We'll give him the K zone. There you go, Henry.
Oh, good idea.
Flown up, left side, foul territory. Third baseman giving chase. Oh, what a play.
Wow. That was Caden Mueller over there.
Caden Mueller with a little basket catch over the shoulder.
That's impressive.
That's real impressive. Caden. Looks like he's done that before, though.
I think you're right.
But really nice catch over there. Caden Mueller in foul territory. Has to go up over the shoulder and make the catch for the first out of the inning. And that's a big out. They're all big, but that was a fun one. And fly out to third. 1 down. Now we go to Connor O'Reilly. Softly hit. Zimmerman's got it. Got to go 1. Dug out over there by Trevor Gutting. And there's now
he got
2 down. Nice job by Griffin getting off the mound, fielding his position. It's a low throw to T-Gut at first, but he digs it out. There's 2 down, and now we go to Chad Crone with 2 in the bucket. Just 1 out away from us heading home.
wow. I think we should play another one.
Play 2. We're kind of used to doubleheaders.
We are.
Not going to lie to you.
No, that's true.
1 ball. 9-hole hitter Chad Crone. They've really held this Cadott team to check after the first inning, huh? Hit left side and caught right at shortstop Trey Larson. And that will do it. Larson catches that tip of the bill cap high. And that will do it. Line out to short, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 here in the 7th for the Cadott Red Sox. No runs, no hits, no errors. None left, and that'll do it. Your Fish are going to win this one in a shortened game, 10-run rule. 15-3 over the Cadott Red Sox. I'm not going to lie to you, game of the week, didn't see that coming.
Me neither.
Congratulations to the Fighting Fish. They go 13-1 on the season.
Especially how the first inning started. I for sure didn't expect that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, they scored 2 in the first. They had the big home run off of Jonah Hansen, and just 1 after that, Bill, the whole game. Jackson Larson settled in nicely. Jared Schwantz came in and threw absolute seeds. He had 3 strikeouts looking, and then Henry Griffin finishes the deal. How about that? Fish win, Fish win, Fish win. Final score 15-3. Here come the kiddos.
Yep.
Look at them coming out like a clown car. They just keep coming. Fish win. They get 15 runs on 16 hits. They had no errors. Cadott Red Sox get 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. Game time, 1 hour and 50 minutes.
Wow.
That feels pretty good, huh?
That feels real good. Yeah. Jake says, and the first inning was 25 of that.
Yes, first inning was 25 of that.
Yeah.
1 hour and 50.
Right. Funny how that works.
Thanks to Jake, our public address announcer. Thanks to Steve, who kept us straight on a lot of the substitutions.
Yeah, he did his best.
Thank you, Chris Mueller. He'll see us Friday. So
absolutely.
Hey, Chris, see you Friday unless we see you first. That's a Kevinism right there.
It's a good one.
So I tell you what, maybe we should just put a big red bow around this thing and call it good, huh?
Look forward to Friday night.
I always look forward to it. The New Richmond Millers will be in town Friday night. Take on your 13-1 Fighting Fish. Back to St. Croix Valley Baseball League action. Boy, look at the kids. How fun is this, huh? Look at this thing. That's crazy good, isn't it?
That is crazy good.
A lot of them tonight running the bases. Got a log jam over there at third. All right, yeah, put a big red bow on it. Thank you to the River Falls Fighting Fish Baseball Club, my great color commentator, your scoreboard keeper, Mr. Billy Jensen. I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. Fish win 15-3, and until Friday night, good night, everyone.